the shadows. Right, Cris, I'm coming for you. Book me a ticket to Canada. Hey Crusaders, and welcome to one of the most evil editions of Burn, Reread, Rewrite. And I am saying this today because this is in collaboration with CRISPER'S BOOKNOOK, and I know she's gonna be mean to me. I can just feel it. So basically this came about because we were talking about how unfair it is that Canada and the UK are so far apart. We wanted to collab, but obviously for some geographical reasons we can't. So instead we decided to send each other our lists for Burn, Reread, Rewrite, even grouping which 3 books we need to decide between, giving her the option to be very evil to me. So before I begin, she has given me something to read out, so I will read that out first. Let me just begin here by saying that you, miss, have read some terribly brilliant books. How does one choose? How does one not torture you? This game is evil, and for that I hope you have also been just as terribly awesome at picking books that will be agony to choose from. Don't worry about that, Cris. Yours sleepily, as I am typing this at night after a long frappuccino-filled day at work and not with a hot dog stuffed in my mouth. Hot dogs? In your mouth? Cris. P.S. Feel free to read this out, as I'm already out as a dork. It won't hurt my rep. Well then, Cris, let us begin. I just need to prepare myself a moment for the evil times ahead. And also, let me just clarify what Burn Reread is. You get 3 books, and you have to say which of the books you'd burn, which you'd reread, and which you'd rewrite. Now obviously I don't believe in burning books for the purpose of... Now obviously I don't believe in burning books, but for the purpose of this exercise, we'll just pretend that it's okay. So my first books are Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, and Good Omens by Neil Gaiman. Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Toby. Jeez, Cris, you better be glad you live in Canada. Okay. Alright, oh my god, right, okay, you see, Jane Eyre and The Hobbit are classics, they're books that other books are founded on, so I can't burn either of them, so I'm going to have to burn Good Omens, even though it's one of my favourite books. Oh my god, I'm really, Terry Pratchett, oh, I'm really sorry. Right, okay, I will reread Jane Eyre because I honestly don't think that anything could be added to that book, and I will rewrite The Hobbit to make it longer or to include more elves. Okay, right, that one wasn't too difficult. That one was alright. That was okay, but that was only the first one, so my god. The Great Gatsby, Wasn't That Book Amazing by F. Scott Fitzgerald, Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, and Dracula by Bram Stoker. Oh my god, this one is so much easier. This one is actually so much easier. I am going to burn Wuthering Heights because I hated that book. Heathcliff, get out, just get out. I remember a university lecturer said that people who romanticise Heathcliff also romanticise the devil. I am going to rewrite The Great Gatsby because Daisy was so annoying. I mean, that book was amazing, yes, and Daisy was a good character, but I want Daisy to get some comeuppance, I just do. And I'll reread Dracula. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Twilight by Stephanie Meyer, and The BFG by Roald Dahl. Okay, you're bringing childhood into question now, are you? Cris, you evil little thing. I really enjoyed Twilight, but how can I justify to anyone saving Twilight when I have the option to burn it? I don't actually own Twilight, the physical copy. I own the rest, I just don't own the first one. So, gonna have to burn Twilight Because if I don't, there'll be an uprising. Jeez. I mean, Right. I don't see how one could rewrite any of Roald Dahl's works. They're perfection. So I'm going to reread the BFG because I really fancy rereading the BFG. And I'm going to rewrite Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. And what I'm going to do is rewrite the part where Cedric Diggory doesn't give Harry any clear indication of what he's supposed to do with that egg, even though Harry gave Cedric such a massive clue about the dragons. So Cedric, just tell Harry what to do with the darn egg so he doesn't have to go through the whole horrible experience of Moaning Myrtle. And just, if she wasn't there, would Harry have even discovered what to do with the egg? I don't know, but yes, we'll rewrite that part. But apparently we're not rewriting the part where Cedric Diggory dies. So. Casket of Souls by Lynn Flewelling, the 4th book in the Knight Runner series. Look in the Shadows by Lynn Flewelling, the 1st book in the Knight Runner series. And The White Road by Lynn Flewelling, the 5th book in the Knight Runner series. Because if you didn't do this to me, why not? How did you resist it? I swear I couldn't help it. Actually, I could. I am an evil, evil person. Let's be honest, you've done it to me too, haven't you? You're gonna have to go and watch Chris's video and see if I've done it to her and see if I'm that cruel of a person ever, even in the world. How to ruin a friendship. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're gonna make me burn a Knight Runner's book, Cris. You're gonna make anyone burn a Knight Runner's book. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, the Casket of Souls is actually the 6th book. Sorry about that. I can't choose between them. Don't make me choose between them. Right, obviously, right, I have to reread Look in the Shadows because it's the first one and I've not read it for the longest period of time, so it makes sense to reread the first book. If you burn the 5th book in the series, then how can the 6th book in the series be written? It would become the 5th book. So if I burnt The White Road, Casket of Souls wouldn't be a thing. So in all honesty, all I can do is rewrite The White Road and burn Casket of Souls. And I can't burn The White Road because it has answers to questions that I've been asking myself throughout the whole series. So even though The White Road isn't the best one, I can't burn it because it has answers. So I'll have to burn Casket of Souls, which I really, really enjoyed that one. I think it's actually one of Chris's favourites. So that's what you get, Cris. And number 5, if you've put any Ellen Kushner book in at number 5, you are in trouble. Pick 5, finally, the last one. Wasn't the last one fun? No, it wasn't fun. The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger, Harvest by Jim Cris, and Swords Point by Ellen Kushner. Cris, I just can't. Right, well, okay, no. Right, yes, okay, cool. Great, fantastic, absolutely brilliant, fantastic. Well, I can't burn The Catcher in the Rye, that's a given, because, you know, I know that it's a pretty controversial book, and a lot of people have burnt it and it's been banned, but The Catcher in the Rye, since I was 16, has been my favourite book. And it's only when I was 19 that Swords Point and The Privilege of the Sword kind of beat it a little bit, but I'm sure if I reread The Catcher of the Rye, it would become my favourite book again. So I'm going to reread The Catcher in the Rye. That's the first point. How does one burn their favourite book? One cannot. So one must rewrite Swords Point and add in, let's just more, just give me more. I don't care, I just want more, whatever it is, just more of Alec being fabulous. So yes, I will rewrite Swords Point and make Alex even more fabulous. and I'll have to burn Harvest. I'm quite in pain burning Harvest. I'm really, really, really sorry. This is the last book that Cris said he was going to write as well. Just can't deal with that right now. Oh look, Cris has left me a little message. Isn't that nice? This was jolly good fun. I wish I could visit and someday shoot a video, or vice versa. I'm sure that one day we will, and it'll be full of blueberry laughy goodness. No, Cris, next time I see you I'm going to punch you in the face. Okay folks, that was Burn, Reread, Rewrite. Wasn't that a lot of fun? Don't you enjoy my pain? You enjoyed my pain, didn't you? Didn't you? Didn't you? Well, if you want to see me putting Cris through that kind of pain, I know I want to see it, then you can click here right now and it will take you to her video. There'll also be a link down in the description. Gee Cris, I sure hope that we can collab again sometime. And if you've come here from Chris's channel, then please feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much. Until next time guys, look in the shadows. Right Cris, I'm coming for you. Book me a ticket to Canada.